Chapter 17, Discovery of Fire. Fire and I. Just imagine how important fire is to you, and think of the things you would not have if it were not available. Your mother would not be able to cook food without it. The metals and plastic would not melt without fire. This means you would not have television, fan, cooler, car, scooter, toy, book, and all those facilities that you see around you, including your house. Without it, you would have to cut wood with stone, live in huts in the forest, and drink water direct from the river. No modern facilities can be imagined without fire. Early man did not know about fire, so he lived like wild animals in the forest. There were many strong wild animals. He did not know how to keep them away. First, he learned to throw stones at them. He also started to pluck fruits with stones. He noticed that sharp stones helped him cut roots and stems of trees easily. So, he started to sharpen them. In this age, early man used stones as tools, so it is called the Stone Age. With time, early man learned to tie stones to dry tree branches. This was a type of early axe. It helped him pluck fruits and hit animals more ably. At this time, he did not know how to deal with cold. When he felt cold, he took shelter in caves. Sometimes he wrapped tree leaves around himself. He also used the skin of dead animals for this purpose. Sometimes a fire broke in the forest by heat waves or by lightning. In the beginning, he was scared of the fire. He found that it gave light and heat. Animals also kept away from it. Now, he kept such a fire alighted by adding wood to it. This was the stage when early man was a wanderer, hunter, and gatherer. That is, he wandered from one place to another, hunted animals, and gathered food. One day, early man was making stone tools. He found that a spark was caused when one stone struck another. One day, this spark resulted into a fire when it burnt some dry tree leaves. This was how he learned how to make a fire. Now, he could light a fire whenever he needed it. This was how he discovered fire. One day, early man was eating the flesh of an animal sitting near a fire. Suddenly, a piece of flesh fell in it. He took it out and tasted it. This roasted piece had become softer and tastier. This was how he knew that fire could be used to cook food. Early man stored water in big stone pots, but they were so heavy. He noticed that the ground where a fire was lighted became hard. This gave him an idea. He made an earthen pot and heated it. He found that it was quite strong. It could store water and other things. This was how he learned to make pottery. Early man ate fruits and vegetables and threw away their seeds. He noticed that new plants grew from these seeds. He realized that he could grow trees anywhere he liked. Now he did not need to wander from place to place. He settled down at one place where water was available, like near a river. He built a hut to live. He grew trees and learned how to grow crops. Thus, he was able to grow his food. This was how his community life began. Early man saw many animals around him. He found that he could use some of them. The dog was the first animal that he domesticated. With time, he also domesticated cows, buffaloes, sheep, pigs, goats, and horses. He got milk from some of them and used some to carry his loads. All this development took thousands of years for early man. He was making progress very slowly. Important facts. Early man lived like wild animals. The age in which early man used stone as tools is called the Stone Age. In that age, early man was known as a wanderer, hunter, and gatherer. Early man learned how to make a fire by striking a stone on another. Early man learned to make pottery by heating. Early man learned to grow trees, and so he settled down at one place. Early man domesticated some animals for use.